welcome back. My name is Wumi Odumbaku. If you are new to this channel, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe, click the notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I upload a new video. And if you are no subscriber, you're also welcome. Don't forget to like, share. So in today's class, we are going to be learning how to draft a curved bustier. So to draft a curved bustier, you need a basic bodice pattern like this one that I've drafted. If you don't know how to draft a basic bodice, there's a video before this video. Try to watch the video so that you can understand where we are now. Then there is an under bust contouring. So there's another video on it on this channel. So try to watch them so that you can understand this pattern here. So the next thing we are going to do now to get your bustier, I will call bustier, let me say, you need to understand the principle about bust contouring. So to contour your over bust, you will come to this line here. Can you see this line? You are going to be dividing it into two equal halves. You divide it into two equal halves. Whatever you have, you mark it straight like this. Then you are going to connect it from here to your bust points. You're going to connect it from there to your bust point straight. Like that. So after connecting it, the next thing you are going to be doing now is to contour our over bust. So to contour your over bust, it depends on what you want. You can contour by 6 inches, you can contour by 7 inches, you can contour by whatever inches you like. But for modest, you can contour by 6 inches. So I'm going to be using 7 inches for this class. I will use dash line to draw my over bust. Okay, I will use dash line to draw my over bust like that, like so. So after that, the next thing I'm going to do now is to come to this line here you are seeing here. You go inward from this line, go outward from here by half of an inch. Then on this side, go outward by 0.75 inches. Do you understand? Let me make this one straight so that we can understand very well. So can you see half of an inch here, 0.75 here. Then I'm going to connect this through to my bust point. Then you connect the second one too. Then you come to this place. Please avoid sharp edges. You blend it like so. Make sure you blend it. Let it be blended. So that is that about that. So the next thing you are going to do now is to get where you want your neck depth, because this neck depth we are not going to be using it again. So you know where your neck depth. This one is our collarbone line. This is our collarbone, 3 inches by 3 inches by 3 inches. This is our collarbone line. So from here you are going to measure where you want your neck depth to be. So from here, from that place, you measure from your collarbone to your cleavage. You understand? To your cleavage or where you want it to stop. So I'm going to measure 6 inches from here. From this line here, you measure 6 inches. Then you connect it straight to this point. Like so. Before you connect, after measure from here to this place, you will now go inward like so. It's either you mark half inch, let me mark half inch, or 0.75, your choice. So let me connect this line very well. So from that point, you draw a straight line like so. You draw a straight line. So from that point, you are going to connect. You are still going to connect it. So this is it. Do you understand now? So that's how you are going to connect it. So from this point, you mark that same half inch on your bust line like so. Then you connect it straight up. You connect it straight up. After you might have connected it, you come to this place. Just place your curve ruler. From that point, connect straight to your under bust. Do you understand me now? Connect straight to your under bust. After connecting it to your under bust, you then, after connecting to your under bust, then you now measure from your cleavage to over, you pass down your tape rule from your cleavage over to your bust, over your bust point, from your cleavage over your bust point. Then you stop as where your bra iron stops. Whatever measurement you have there, let me repeat myself. From your cleavage, you are going to be using one breast. From in between your cleavage, you put your tape rule in between, then you pass it over to your bust point, then to where your bra iron stops. Whatever measurement you have, I have 9 inches here, so I'm going to place it from this point to this point. You understand? Then I'm going to close this dart. This dart is part of our how to draft our basic bodies. You understand? So you fold it like this. After marking that 9 inches, then you place your ruler on it like so. Let it pass through the 9 inches to your under bust. Look at my placement. Let it pass through the 9 inches to your under bust. Then you connect like so. Check my connections. Then you connect like so. After connecting, you open it up. Then you are going to close this one too. You are going to close this one. Close this. Then you connect like so. See the way I close it. Make sure the first dart connect to the other dart. Then you bring your ruler. So you let it touch each other like so. Then you are going to connect it straight. You are going to connect from that line to this place. Make sure it touches this line, curve line. You allow it to touch this. Can you see? You allow it to touch it, so it gives us a very curved something like this. So this is it. So this is our cup bustier here. So the next thing we are going to do now is to come to the back. You know our cup stops here. Then we are going to be using the same parameter. We have this 6 inches here. We are going to be using the same parameter here. So from here, we are going to follow this line. So what we are going to do here is what we did. We divide our shoulder slope. This is our shoulder slope here. First of all, divide it into 2 equal halves. Then you mark. And then straight to your bust point, like so. After connecting, you draw a straight line. Draw a straight line, then you contour on both sides. 1/4 inch here, 1/4 inch here. And you are going to connect it straight. So that is that about that. So this, the back will stop here. Look at this one. So this is how it will be. You can decide to reshape it. You can bring it down. Is your choice. So, and if you want to, maybe you want a lacing bar, you can come in by 2 inches here, 1 inch here. Let me mark it for you so that you can see it. You can come in by 2 inches here, 2 inches here, 1 inch here. Then you draw a slant line. That's your lacing bar. So we've come to the end. So we are going to cut out this pattern so that you can see how it looks like. So here, let me cut this out. Let me cut this area so that we can close our dart. So you have to connect this one back. You have to connect it back, or else if you don't do it, there will be a shortage. So this is it. You have to connect it back. That is it there. So I'm going to cut this out. So this is it. That's one there. So let me cut this out. Please don't forget to label your patterns. It's very important. Don't forget to label your patterns. So this is it here. This is our cobble stay here. So, and if you want yoke, let me cut out this so that if you want yoke, you can easily cut out your yoke like so. So here is your yoke here. If you want yoke, and if you don't want yoke like the one I showed you, then you can leave it like this. Do you understand? So this is our cobble stay here. So this is our cobble stay. So we have finally come to the end of the class. And if you want to cut out the back, you will follow the lines the way it is. Let me cut the back too. So that I can show you all the patterns. All those places that I starred, you don't need them. That means you are going to be eliminating it from the pattern. That is why I starred it like that. So let me cut out this so that I can show you the front and the back. Label your patterns is very important, please, so that you won't make mistake. Don't forget to label your patterns. So here is it. This is our back. Let me cut out the yoke for the back. So here is it. Let me bring it closer to you. So let me cut this one. This one is just like a don't leave it there, please. Just like a margin. And see, this is it. So here is it. If you want yoke, so this is your lacing bar here. Can you see that this place look more or less like the same? So that's why you need to note your patterns. So here is the yoke. This is the cup here. This is the cup here. So we have come to the end of this class. Thank you, and till I come your way next time. Goodbye.